Hey there, welcome back to our Numidia campaign. In the previous episode, we ended up expanding westward quite significantly, actually, and racked up a little bit of aggressive expansion. So, before we continue our westward expansion, which I would like to do, and gobble up Mauritania over here, we're probably going to sit tight for now. Especially just to let our war exhaustion go down a little bit, even though we can't disband our levies because Rome is this is just in a never-ending war here, and it's not looking too good for them. I mean, honestly, it looks pretty dire. Honestly, like they've got see, the enemy has 8,500 over here, got another 3,500, and just over 11,000 over here, and all I see of Rome's forces is just this 7,000, 7,500 here, and that's like everybody. That's all of their forces. So they look kind of screwed. I do not have a navy, and I don't really feel like building one right now. So I can't send my troops over there and help them. So I guess we'll probably send these guys over. Maybe we'll just send them over this way for now. Hopefully I will be able to disband them at some point. I mean, we could also raise more. I'm going to definitely not raise Mauritania for the next war. But in the meantime, I think in order to help with our aggressive expansion, I might change our stance. We don't need all these diplo relations. That's what we have on right now. We are on a neutral stance, which gives us +1 diplomatic relations, and we don't even have all of them filled out. So I'm thinking either appeasing stance, which would help us with aggressive expansion decay, or we go to bellicose stance, which would affect aggressive expansion impact, but also give us things like claim fabrication speed and war score cost. So those are pretty nice things. Geez, yeah, I mean, it might make sense to go to appeasing just to make our allies like us a little bit more. But, I mean, we do kind of want to continue expanding, so maybe bellicose stance for now. I mean, we'll lose -20 with our neighbors. We don't care about what Carthage thinks of us. I'm sure Carthage hates us already. -200, yeah. 197 because of the aggressive expansion. So, Rome, what is their opinion of us? 147. So they'll go down by 10 if we do that. I think that'll be fine for now. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll just go over to bellicose stance. This will make the aggressive expansion a little bit less punishing on our stability. So I'm just going to unpause it here. We'll start letting it run. And we're just going to chill. We do have a little bit of PI left. So I would kind of like to use it. Maybe to start getting some assimilation going somewhere in some of our provinces. Because this is all pretty much like the same religion, so we don't need to worry about converting them at all. So we could go here. Like, where do we have a lot of pops? Let's look at our population here. Where do we see a lot of pops? The Massylia is, yeah, like our primary culture is primarily over here. So maybe we'll go over here and like click on this province, for example, and just change it to, maybe we'll do pop assimilation speed over here. That doesn't cost too much political influence. That only costs 3. So why don't we do that for a couple of provinces then? We'll do that over here as well. That costs 4 there. Someone wants to trade for our wood. I guess they can. They can have that as well. So are you guys disloyal again? Yeah, you are once again disloyal. So I don't really feel like giving you another bribe, to be honest. I'm pretty sure we could probably take out Mauritania without that stack if we call in Autolalia. But I would like to disband my guys just so because our manpower is completely gone now. So that's not ideal, of course. Let's see what's going on over here. So they're sieging this back. Meanwhile, the enemy is moving along, sieging down Rome's vassals right now. I mean, they must be completely out of manpower. We both are, pretty much. But is there a way I can maybe peace out here by... I mean, I don't think so. Just by offering a white peace, minus 53. So we're going to be in this for a while, I think. Which is unfortunate. At least our war exhaustion is still going down. At least there's that. So as far as PI, I might have my leader go on scheming for influence and just get a little bit more political influence going. We could maybe think about holding games. I don't feel like spending the money right now. We could get another oratory perk here, so that would be nice. We don't have any subjects, but this would increase our diplomatic range, which would be great. Yeah, maybe I'll do this. Or what can we get down? Like, what do we want to work towards? I mean, let's see how old our guy is, though. I don't think he's that old. Or no, he is. Yeah, he's 54. There's a good chance we might not get down there. But let's try to go down this one right here. Because I do like the Diplo rep. Our aggressive expansion is declining so slowly because of our horrible diplomatic reputation. But that was because of our mission tree here. Everything that we can do, everything it wants us to do, wants us to take land from Carthage. Carthage is still at war. It says they're losing minus 16 to these little guys over here. I don't see how that's possible. I mean, all they have to do is just send their troops over with their massive navy. Do these guys have any allies? They do not, but they do have a vassal. These guys over here, but they're a tributary, so they're not going to come to their defense. Our claim is at 70%. And this guy... Maybe I can make friends with him. Or you know what? I know it seems a little early to do this now, to care about, like, bloodlines or anything, but we could still entice someone with that, with those bloodlines, and start getting them to spread them in our empire. We can start just doing that now, because Carthage probably will not last too long. Hopefully, I mean, I do plan to overtake them, so we could try to get the blood of Barcus from Carthage here. Maybe there's a young person that we can entice to can maybe marry a young noble. And young noblewoman in our empire, or a young woman here. She's 26, not particularly loyal. Anyone quite young? You're 21, not particularly loyal, and you have the blood of Barcus. Are you married? You do, and you are. You have 2 kids. All right, never mind. Let's go back here. Let's look for... Yeah, let's just start off this sorted by gender here. So who is not particularly loyal? You're not particularly loyal, but you don't have anything of use. What is that? Maganid. Oh, that's really good. Aggressive expansion impact and war score cost. Governor of Magna Graecia. I wonder if we could entice him. But that would rack up a ton of aggressive expansion. I don't want that right now. Okay, this guy's not particularly... Oh, no, you're useless. Okay, let's... What was that then? The Maganid? I really would like to start getting some of these bloodlines circulating around. Well, you know what? Let's come back to this later. Maybe we don't have to prioritize this right now. But... I'm just going to accept these offers right now. And at some point, I would like to start building some cities in here. How much is that going to cost? 300 gold and 75 PI? Ugh, that's a lot of PI early on. There's got to be some ways we can reduce that. Excellent land management. Where is this happening? Down over here, we received happy news from the province of Zaba, where local officials were consistently abundant... report consistently abundant harvests after experimenting with new methods of land management. Leaving them to their work will no doubt swell the food stores of the province, but the managers and their practices might be more useful distributed across the farmlands of Massylia. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can just give them a food modifier for now, for the entire province of Zappa. That would be fine. How long would that go for? Till the end of the game? Really? Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I'll totally take that. Okay. So we're at 90% here with this this claim. We do see Carthaginian troops over here. How are they doing? Minus 20 now? How could they possibly lose that fight? That's kind of funny. Meanwhile, Rome is just... Are they still getting their ass kicked? What is this at now? It's minus 30. It looks like they've actually kind of improved. I don't know how they're managing this right now. And they're actually sieging this down over here. They're actually sieging this down right now. Let's see what happens over here. I mean, we're not doing anything. We're just waiting for this to go down. But I'm just curious to see how is Rome going to pull this out. Or at the very least, just get a white piece if you can. Because it's not working. Minus 34. Uh-oh. They're coming in. Looks like they're coming in over here. Yeah. Oh, no. They're screwed. They're screwed. Oh, but they got the siege. They actually pulled it off. They actually sieged it down. And they're putting up a fight. Can they actually, like, are they actually going to be able to reinforce this enough? They're coming. They're coming. Oh, my God. Rome is pulling it out. I don't know if they can win this fight, though. God, they're losing so many guys. I think they can actually win this fight. Can we see the fight? Yes, there we go. So let's see. Rome. I think this is Rome's side here. Well, they're not doing too good with the shock action, or not the shock action. I think that's skirmish. For omens, maybe we can prioritize unintegrated culture group happiness, just to make the people that we just recently annexed a little bit happier. But I think they might actually win this fight. I'm not sure. This is taking a while. Meanwhile, they're getting sieged over here. What is it at now? It's minus 35. This is going to be a while. It's going to be an absolute while, that's for sure. I would like to replenish our armies a little bit more. That's for sure. Ooh, this is a nice little event. For our trading with the Seleucid Empire, we get a nice little 10% bonus to our research. So that's nice. The Seleucids are involved with the carving up of the Antigonids, it looks like. The Antigonids are having their routinely ass-kicking. So maybe we could build some buildings. I mean, maybe we want to focus on our capital here. How many? We do have a few nobles here. So maybe I'll build another academy, and I'm also going to build some more libraries as well. Just to try to get some sort of research going. Carthage, what are you? You're minus 23. I mean, though I'm sure that they're probably just like sieging something down that's taking just an unimaginable amount of time. And once they siege that down, then they'll be fine. But at the very least, it's nice that we don't have to rush into getting Mauritania. We can just kind of sit here for a while and just relax. And our war exhaustion is completely gone, so we can't really invoke the Devotio anymore. So yeah, it's probably best to focus on our capital for now in terms of building. You see, we are in a bit of a food deficit there. The envy of Carthage. Oh, this is a good way to raise our tyranny. Our neighbors' wonder is the object of envy and awe of our populace. The people speak of the superiority of Carthage. Dangerous talk. We would do well to heed the mood of the people and refocus their efforts on creating our own monumental work. Or if all else fails, we could always take Ainun from our neighbor instead. So yeah, I think I like that idea. We're gonna say, pretty sure that belongs to us, and we're gonna get a claim on the wonder of Carthage, which I think is the. Is that this? No. Or is that this over here? Do they have? Where's their other? Oh, I thought they had another wonder somewhere. Well, I'm not sure where it is. At least our manpower is now officially starting to replenish itself. We're going to accept these trades over here. Looks like Rome is somehow holding on here. How this 635 troops just beat like 2,500. Okay, this is actually kind of impressive. This is impressive. If Rome pulls this out, this is insane. I mean, they probably expected me to come help them, which is probably why they picked the fight in the first place. But that obviously didn't happen. Did they pieced out? Yeah, I think they just white pieced. They just white pieced. That's good. So I am going to just disband my levies for now and get, just do that. And, oh, you know what? And I'm going to I'm just gonna bribe you. Yeah, we're just gonna bribe you, and that made somebody else mad too. So we're gonna have to bribe this guy too. Oh my God, who else is mad? Well, can I at least disband him? Okay. So according to this, we are in for a new. Oh, okay. So no, we are not going to have a civil war then. For a second there, it did say that. I was a little worried. I thought we were going to have some sort of civil war that was going to be able to stop. But it is fine. We do have 1,000 troops over here, just kind of hanging around. I'm going to disband you guys as well, and we're just going to wait a little while. We're going to re-raise the levy of Numidia probably once we're like below 40. I'm going to say that. We're going to wait till we're below 40 there. And we're just going to chill for now. In fact, I'm going to turn down fort maintenance. And yeah, that'll be good enough. Don't think I'm going to integrate any of these cultures. I kind of thought about integrating the Massylian just to get a little bit of a boost to our levies, but I don't think it'll be necessary. I just want to focus on assimilating them first. So we're going to get a little bit of that going on in here. It's going to be a long while. These provinces are not too disloyal because mostly they are the same religion. Someone is asking for military access. These guys over here who are at war with Carthage, yeah, we'll give them military access. Are you guys also at war with Carthage? You are. What about you guys? You are. Yeah, no problem. It's Carthage, they've picked another fight. So I wonder if did they peace out or did they win? Well, they might have won. It's hard to tell, but I think it looks like they've expanded. Yeah, I think they took the territory that they wanted. Just that one little province there. So Rome. Oh, the Antiquity Kingdom has been carved up. Okay, Rome is. I'm sure their war exhaustion is quite high. Maybe we could check that. Let's check the ledger. Let's see where their war exhaustion is, if it is high at all. Doesn't seem to be. I would think it would have been maxed out by now. Well, let's surf by. Let's just see where they are. I'm curious as to see what their war exhaustion is after all of that. Rome only 5. That's pretty good. Okay, that's not too bad. These guys are also asking for military access. Sure, go for it. So yeah, Rome had a bit of a setback. It looks like they overestimated their allies. I think. This is another good event. So we're getting another boost to our research from trading with these guys over here. This little, tiny little city-state. So I might put a cut in here fairly soon. I mean, it's coming along. I might just put a cut in here once we're ready to go to war. But let's see. What are these how are these buildings coming here? So we did build just about everything. We just have to build one more library there. Does that make any kind of a difference to our research? Not much. Not much. It's going to be a while before we get any sort of tech. And obviously, we're nowhere near getting any kind of golden age thing going right now. But things are relatively stable. Things are relatively stable. We just gotta gather our resources a bit. Maybe I will get more of these provinces too. Like I could probably get more of these provinces here, doing cultural assimilation, like over here as well. Doesn't seem to cost that much, like 3.5, I think. So that'll be fine. Just to get a little bit more people. And, you know, maybe it might be worth it if... oh, they are at war with someone. Our allies are. So are they... they're probably attacking these guys. So they are asking for our help to help with that. I mean, we could help them with that, I suppose. You know, I am kind of considering hiring some mercenaries, actually, and avoiding the levy. So maybe I'll do that. I'm going to have you guys go on unit reorg. Do we want to do anything with these? I don't think so. Maybe I'll have the war elephants up front. And I'll have the light infantry on back. And I'll have light cavalry on the flanks. What does that do for us? Shock action is still the best one. Okay, so that'll be fine. Kind of like the idea of the war elephants just hitting them up front. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. But it sounds like it could be fun. Then reinforced with the infantry and having the light cav kind of like just hit them on their flanks, basically. That's kind of the idea behind that. So, Atalia... oh, yeah, I forgot to actually accept it. Yeah, we're going to help you with that. We're going to help you with that. So, prominent centralization. Oh, this is a nice little event. Jugurtha Vermina is one of our more prominent clan chiefs and a strong leader of his people. Yeah, we've seen you before. Their loyalty to our central rule has come into question lately, and Adherbo Galid has suggested moving some of that clan under our authority. Such a move would surely put us at odds with Jugurtha, but secure our own authority at the cost of his. We could gain 1 centralization for 25 PI. Or 15 PI and get half a centralization. Well, it probably makes more sense to get the full 1 for that. I mean, I think in the long run, it's probably a little bit less PI. I mean, we could just say we'll let things progress naturally. No, you know what? I'm gonna say I kind of want to use my PI for other things, like maybe for like passing laws or maybe even doing a divine sacrifice at some point. So I'm gonna just say we're gonna let things pass naturally for now. I don't think we need to freak out about our centralization. At some point, I will pass another law. Oh, yes, of course. So we should send you guys in there. So why don't you guys just come on down? Oh, no, wait a minute. We don't have mill access. Can we get mill access from you guys? Probably not, I'm guessing. Oh, you are actually willing. Okay. Sweet, thank you very much. So why don't you guys go down over there? That's actually kind of surprising, considering I just fabricated a claim. We do see some enemy troops retreating over here. Maybe we can help them out with that. Just try to wipe those guys out. They're pretty decent mercenaries, actually. There's about... oh, hello. They snuck up behind us. So why don't we hit them up over here? Even though we're not at full morale, I think we could probably take them. Yeah, I think we could probably take them. We're going to get there on the 10th of August. Why don't we zoom out a little bit? It tends to run a little bit fast when I'm zoomed out. Okay, they are retreating, so we're going to send them over here. Let's see, what is the story here? It looks like we're going to win. We have a stronger army. Oh, and their marshal is crap, but their army has a higher morale than ours, and the terrain is to their benefit. We're going to fight them in the forest. Hopefully our morale doesn't hurt us too much here, but I think this should be an easy fight. We're going to get there. Oh, we just got there. This is probably going to be a stack wipe, I think. Yeah, okay. That's very nice. That should make it quite easy for our allies here. Are they... Who are we fighting? Are we fighting these guys? Then why aren't you sieging them? I don't understand. Okay, maybe we'll just send these guys in there. I don't really understand what our allies are doing right now. Let's see. Someone is asking for mill access. These guys all the way over here. Or no, they're asking to trade, not mill access. Okay, yeah, we'll trade with you. Okay. Well, you know what? I might call it an episode pretty soon. I'm just going to have these guys head over here, and yeah, I'm probably going to call it an episode. Next episode, we'll just deal with this, and then raise our levies again and go after Mauritania. I don't think we have to worry about Carthage going after them, because they're in the middle of a war up here, and we know how the AI tends to do wars. They just unbelievably sloppy and stupid about it. Rome is still recovering. They're probably just still kind of processing what just happened and wondering where their allies were. Too bad for them. You know, we actually have more population than they do. Interestingly enough, we have 491 pops, and they have 477, so that's pretty good. Where do we rank worldwide? We do not rank at all. We're 71. We're 71 worldwide. Interesting. Okay, well, we got a long way to go. So our guys are going to help them siege this down over here. So we will continue this next episode, and then we will conquer Mauritania as well. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.